loud for 2 minutes. So let's get into it.
School bus driver in a traffic jam.
I'm so happy you all came out to see me. So, my name is Michaelah Montgomery. A lot of you guys know me as the girl from Chick-fil-A, but I am so much more than that.
Okay. So she's got personality, right? She's funny. All right.
Not only do I serve as the CEO of Conserve the Culture, I am also the state director for Blexit down here in Georgia. I'm a Fulton County coordinator for America First Works, and I'm also launching a podcast on the Patriots Prayer Network, so put some respect on my name. Now, why don't we jump right into it? See, as a young single mother, I can tell y'all that rent is too damn high.
Hey, she ain't lying. Hey, is she lying? Is she lying though? Rent is sky high right now. She said rent is too damn high. Let me hit her with the Kevin Samuels.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I can tell you that as a young black voter, groceries are too damn high.
Too damn high.
And as an American citizen, period, seniors like my parents should never have to choose between medicine or food. It should never be the quality of life versus the quantity of life.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear, oh, but we capped the price of insulin and lowered the price of all these medicines. Yeah, but you raised the price of everything else, so it's about time to start telling the truth to Americans and let them know exactly what they're signing up for if they want to vote for Kamala Harris.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. She might have a little ghetto-ness in her, but she kind of speaking some facts here. Let's give her a little more chance. Let's go.
We need to vote based on facts and not feelings. See, under Harris and Biden, the average Georgia household is losing $1,060 per month, and inflation is at 21.4%. And due to the war on energy, average gas prices have reached record highs for the state. We also did a poll, and 80% of us black Americans are not happy with the current state of the economy, so I'm going to need 80% of y'all to vote accordingly in November.
Oh, I will there. I will. I think her name is Michaelah. Okay. She came with some numbers. I mean, she might be, my man Prince Majestic said she was ghetto, but she coming with some facts, She coming with some facts, though.
They love me. They really love me. The left wants you to get in your feelings about things that have been said, but I want you guys to pay attention to what has been done. They don't want to talk policy. They just want to use propaganda to steal your vote. The left is trying to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done is hurt the black community since she came into the game. See, the first step in destroying the black community is to dismantle the black family. So aside from her record as a prosecutor, why don't we ask Mrs. Willie Brown if Kamala Harris cares about black families?
Hey, lady. What are you doing? Did you just say Mr. Willie Brown? The dude she was dating when she was 20-something and he was 60? I'm sliding out of my chair. Why did you bring up Mr. Willie Brown? Oh, this lady might be ghetto. She messy. She is a mess. Look at her.
I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, a black woman, is also with her. A few days ago, President Trump said he didn't know Vice President Harris was a black woman. I'm trying to figure out what all the outrage is about because she's only black when it's time to get elected.
Well, this is getting very interesting. Keep cooking.
Did I lie? The same black people who are mad at Trump for being confused about her race, ethnicity, nationality, whatever, are seemingly forgetting that while you're touting her as a savior for black people, she identifies as an Asian woman. She chose her side and it wasn't ours. When asked if she would ever do anything specifically for black people, she said no.
She said
Whereas
no. Oh no, I lost my spot. Let me go back. She said no when asked if she would do anything specifically for black folks. Also, I seen an article that was in. I gotta go back. There was an article when she was sworn in as a senator. They called her the first Indian American or something. So like the race part of it, like let's put it this way: it's not important. It's not important, right? You can be what you want to be. But then I think when you're running on trying to be black and you're trying to like appeal to black people, and then you're bringing up the Megan Thee Stallions of the world to like, appeal to black people, then it kind of becomes a part where they're like, all right, is this culture vulture type activities? Are you trying to act black? Like people start asking questions. So hopefully I got my spot, but let's let her cook some more.
80% of us black Americans are not happy with the current state of the economy, so I'm gonna need to tout this woman as a savior for the black community, but all she's done is hurt the black community since she came into the game.
Yeah. I think we're moving forward.
I wonder if Mrs. Willie Brown, the same black people who are mad at Trump for being confused about her race, ethnicity, nationality, whatever, are seemingly forgetting that while you're touting her as a savior for black people, she identifies as an Asian woman. She chose her side and it wasn't ours. When asked if she would ever do anything specifically for black people, she said no.
Hey, what's the name of that song? They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Oh, we can't play that for her right now? Y'all play it for Drake.
Whereas Trump gave us the Platinum Plan, which specifically uplifted the black community by increasing capital by almost $500 billion, creating 500,000 new black businesses, and would give black churches the ability to fight for federal resources for their communities.
You got to stop it. Get her off stage. There is no way that there's a black woman up there talking facts and reading off stats. Okay, they ain't gonna like you, man.
And why are we acting like strong borders aren't a thing literally everywhere else in the world? Since when has being patriotic been a crime? See, a few weeks ago at the debate, Trump mentioned black jobs, and a lot of people got in an uproar as if they didn't know what he meant. Well, we go to the polls and cast our black vote. We go to the stores and spend our black dollar. We live in our black community, but for whatever reason, we draw the line at a black job.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, wait. This is my first time seeing this. This lady is being able to talk. Trump is a genius. Don't let me talk on behalf of the black community. Let me find somebody who's actually black, talks black and that is black, mention black stats about my administration. She just told you right there. Yeah, I mean, we don't got a problem saying black-owned businesses either, do we? We have no problem saying support black-owned businesses. We have no problem with saying black this and black that. But when somebody like Trump says black jobs, oh, we just go up in an uproar. Joe Biden said black jobs a week later, talking about being a vice president is a black job. Nobody said nothing about it. You see, it just goes quietly under the radar. Okay. All right, man. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. Is that her name? Montgomery last name? I don't know, but she cooking like crazy.
Oh, but wait, because if you're wondering what a black job is, please, I encourage you all to drive through Atlanta at all these beautiful black-owned businesses and check and see who works there. Probably a black...
I just said that. I just said it. I just said that. I just said it. I promise y'all I didn't watch this video. I just said it. I'm like, we have no problem with saying black-owned businesses. We have no problem with trying to tell people to only go to black-owned businesses and support black this and black that. But when somebody says that the migrants are going to come through and take black jobs, it is just a media uproar. Miss Montgomery, please continue.
Person working for a black entrepreneur, recycling the black dollar, creating black generational wealth. If they come here illegally and they're taking your jobs and your resources, then please believe my cousins in the Appalachians, they're coming for you too.
Yes.
And y'all know Kamala Harris has yet to say Laken Riley's name. As borders are, she opened the border to millions of illegal immigrants that have flooded American streets with deadly drugs and gangs that have spiked overdoses by over 124% and brought more crime into minority communities. So how's that for black folks? But let's take race out of it.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it like, oh, well, Trump never said Sonia Macy's name. But I guess when that one migrant that was in New York City, this is a different story, that was in New York City that went and killed a cop from Venezuela, she didn't mention that cop's name. You see how they try to switch and make it a race thing all the time?
Just as a woman, period. How can you be a champion for women's rights when you're taking away opportunities from biological women and giving them to transgendered ones?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not supposed to be stopping this much, but my God. Cook. I'm eating whatever she's cooking.
I'll wait, y'all, because I wasn't done. See, how can you promote equity for women and you're allowing men to play in women's sports?
Oh, my God.
And what kind of feminist would still allow men to enter their sacred spaces, i.e. our bathrooms and school locker rooms?
Thank you. I don't want any man going into a bathroom with my daughter. I will shut the entire place down if I see a transgender man walk into a bathroom of a woman. I don't care what y'all talking about, but if that happens, I'm shutting the place down. You can forget it. Man, oh man, she is dog. If the left is okay with, if the left has a problem with anything that she says here, they are brainwashed. It's a cult-like attitude, Trump derangement syndrome to the highest degree, and they don't see the truth.
Do I even need to mention the opening ceremony at the Olympics? Or the fact that Angela Carini was forced to fight a man and told us that she's never been punched so hard in her life. We cannot allow dangerous liberals who...
So that part, I'm still researching that part. I heard that the boxer had an extra XY chromosome or something, but she was born a woman. So I'm guessing she was born a woman, but she has high testosterone, which... I mean, I would still guess that there should be regulations on high testosterone or something, right? But either way, it still seems to be wrong. But I will stop her on that point. Okay, I can be objective. See,
think things like this are okay into the White House, because my daughter will not be fighting a man at her wrestling match.
Period, Pooh. Period.
And what I think both men and women can agree on is that national security is important. So who would y'all rather see lead us into war if it were so to happen? My silk-pressed sister Kamala or the big dog Donald Trump?
That's what I've been saying. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, dog. I'm out of here. You know why I'm out of here? Do y'all know why I'm out of here? Because I have said the same thing to so many Democrats. Who do you want to represent you on the world stage, right? Who do you want to... Hold on 1 second. It's Mom Deuce calling me. Who do you want to represent you on the world stage, right? You're in a room full of Kim Jong-un, President Putin, right? Who Joe Biden don't know if it's Putin or Zelensky, the Chinese guy, the Asian guy, like all these people at a table, right? And they're all negotiating. They're trying to take things from the United States. Who do you think is going to represent us better? The jerk and the a-hole Donald Trump, or Joe Biden who can't find the stairs?
Sensational.
Who do you want to be leading us past the fact that you keep watching CNN and MSNBC and you want someone that is a family man and that does this and they say the words politically correct and all this and it makes you feel all good and fuzzy inside? Or do you want somebody that's really go fight for you when it comes time when people are trying to steal from us all the time? Who do you want to represent us? I'm going to tell you this. I want a Donald Trump. Who would you rather work for? Mr. Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, who has no policy? Or do you want to work for a man who's a billionaire, who has experience, and that also is a pit bull? I don't want a poodle to go into a fight. I want a pit bull.
Sensational.
Do y'all understand me? There's no way, and I brought this up to Democrats. I'm sorry, I got to let this video continue. I brought this up to Democrats, and I've told them, who do you think is stronger, Joe Biden, who now is Kamala Harris, or Donald Trump? Who's a stronger candidate past the fact of all the stuff y'all see on TV that comes across the United States airwaves? When it comes to overseas, who looks stronger? Trump is somebody you don't play with. Trump is like that daddy that comes in the house that when when your mama there, you just do whatever, you don't listen to her. But when your daddy walk in the house, just an analogy here, when your daddy walk in the house, you straighten up a little bit, right? The whole atmosphere of the house changes. Bro, this is just like my house. When I was young, when my mom was there, my mom was playful. She was cool. I could kind of do some things. But when my daddy walked in from work, or if I know I did something bad, hey, how you doing? It's a little more tense in the room. A little more respect just came in the room. Right? You can't talk a certain way. That's Donald Trump. It's the presence of the man. Like, all right, I'm sorry. I got too excited because I did never seen this video and she's talking facts.
And lastly, I cannot get up here without mentioning my farmers, the backbone of this country. And aside from the Biden-Harris administration hurting you guys in ways we can't even comprehend by the rising cost of everything, black farmers suffered even more due to the delays associated with the Inflation Reduction Act signed in 2022. Now, don't let the Biden-Harris administration fool you, because they waited until the 9th hour to sign off on disbursements as a last-minute attempt to garner support. But why would they hurt the agricultural industry? Probably because they're looking forward to making more money in the pharmaceutical one. And speaking of pharmaceuticals, because I promise I'm going to wrap this up, when they bring up abortion and they talk about protecting your medical freedoms, don't be afraid to mention COVID. The Biden-Harris administration forced Americans to take an experimental vaccine and took away their jobs, their livelihoods, and their freedoms if they refuse. Trump.
This did happen. This did happen. There was even a point where there was a mandate that you had to take this vaccine by a certain date. It was in 2021. And if you didn't take it, they were literally talking about firing you. You had to show proof, whatever you got from the COVID shot, and you had to show it to HR, or you would lose your job. They were threatening people to lose their job. That was the administration that we lived in. But meanwhile, Trump is a threat to democracy when they're forcing you to put things into your own body. Right.
Trump gave us a choice and Biden gave us a mandate. Hey, y'all, because I'm about
y'all remember Trump was saying keep things open, keep the places open. We can't shut down. And then everybody was shutting down. And man, how quickly we forget.
To kill him with this one. So the next time the left wants to tell you that, hey, abortion is a right and you need to protect your medical freedoms, remember that they took those freedoms away from men and women the second they got in office, and there's nothing stopping them from doing it again. Clock it. So lastly, again, I'm going to encourage you all to vote based on the facts and not feelings. Oh, he made me feel so bad when he said that. Okay, but they hurt your families when they sent all your tax dollars overseas. Oh, it hurts my feelings.
Oh my God, I just had this conversation with my guy Joe yesterday. Joe just said this yesterday. Joe said, man, people need to get out their feelings. People need to get out their feelings. It is so true. Get out of your feelings about what somebody said. Like, stop being so sensitive and understand, man, the United States is more than what you see on TV. There's so much more work that has to be done